Who would have thought they'd squeeze into this roadside enclave? Yet here they were. It may have been snug, but the little ones were reveling in the adventure. It soon became clear why they were there. They were trying to hide from the pursuing mega troop, Skullhead. Finally, the time for eviction had come. Half of our gang fled to the secret hideout above, while the other half were dispersed elsewhere. Soon, it was their turn for the buffet. No one would miss that, would they? But for little Kobe, his world is where his mum, Gypsy, is. But unfortunately, he's been pawned off onto his sister, Chrissy, once again. Yes, that's Stewie indeed. I nearly couldn't recognize him either. And Stewie seems to be doing what Trinky is capable of doing now, even though he's a month younger than him. Oops, something isn't quite right. What's that noise? Stacy seems concerned about it, and is taking Stewie back. And soon Tracy follows suit too. What a bummer, so now we don't get to see Stewie playing with his cousin. Never mind, now taking their place are Tinky, and Pucky. And Spiky too. Poor Pucky, I don't think he will ever lose that underbite. Those teeth he had lost just won't come back anymore. Someone isn't happy, there. Where everyone is. Anyway, I think I have missed it. Rarely do we get to see what has happened. I think that's Daphne hiding there. And there's Dorothy. It has to be her. Yes, it's her indeed. Now that's more like a normal family. I think Dorothy's obsession with her own granddaughter is likely a thing of the past now. Now I think it's her doing that. But who is she unhappy about? Now I can tell that's Millie, one of Lizzie's daughters, a young mother herself too. What is she complaining about? It's difficult to tell now. And there's Reddy, seemingly presenting her bottom to Lizzie. What is Reddy doing there exactly? It does seem like she is trying to babysit Mitzi. And it seems it's a proposal that Lizzie doesn't appreciate. But Reddy doesn't want to give up. Now she is trying on Mikey instead. Here comes Deanly, her own baby. Isn't it intriguing that she is blocking her? And so there's Lizzie with her girl, after leaving the mess above. It really does seem Reddy has more interest in either Mikey or Mitzi than her own daughter. I think Reddy has been acting to deflect Deanly's single-mindedly pursuit of the milk bar. And I think she has succeeded. It's that time of the year again. Every mother has to begin the weaning process, sooner or later. And Cora had been lucky, she's been nursing all this while, oblivious to what's been happening to Deanly. Her older sisters know what it feels like, and are coming to her rescue. They don't abandon one another in a family. Cora will learn soon that it's time to grow up. And she won't do that alone by herself. But however desperate she feels, there's always one whose help isn't wanted. Bubbies. She's the roughest of all potential babysitters. She hasn't had much luck with Becky. How the hell does she think she can pull it off with Cora? But whatever was on her mind just a moment ago, it isn't troubling her anymore. Babies crying for their mum everywhere. No more underside carriage. And one should count themselves lucky if they can still get carried by their mum. Some don't anymore. Of course, some always fare better than others. And without fail, Gypsy's kids always fare the worst. So we now know what that noise earlier was all about. The flying rescue squad. Someone must have called them. Mum isn't even in sight. Kobe has to choose between Aunt Sherry or his own sister, Chrissy. I wonder who's hiding there. It's Mitzi. Such contrast, with Kobe crying in the background. Some females are just better at their job as a mother. And the availability of food makes little difference to how they care for their kids. And their kids are just more confident, and take whatever comes in their way with ease. It seems Cherie has taken Kobe somewhere. I really wish he was here instead, playing with other babies. A danger croak, someone must have spotted something coming. Wild boars. The danger is over, I think. And in the end, both monkeys and wild boars will just follow the goodies. Look at Lonnie, he's so adept in the trees now. The last time he got some real airtime he was having a mango baptism. One of the reasons why this crops of babies seem to grow so fast, is that, we don't get much time with many of them as it is a bumper crop. And many of them only get some airtime every 2 to 3 weeks. And they just all seem so big now. And of them all, Georgie is the biggest of them. He's just huge like his late sister, Gertie. They both look like a yearling when they aren't even 7 months old. It must be hard for Gabby to carry him even on her back. Poor Gypsy, she absolutely is the lowest of the lows in our gang. Visitors from across the border in mainland China are always amazed at how freely and abundant wildlife are here in Hong Kong. It seems almost every one of them have gone down to meet their feeders.